Oh, whoops. I think I'm live. Hello, everyone. If I am live, this is a bit awkward, didn't intend to start this, but you know, YouTube streaming is amazing. So just give me a second. So yeah, we're gonna be reviewing the latest Guilty Gear tournament here. Only problem is I haven't yet invited Tira into the call yet. So that's my bad. I misclicked and started stream instead of just setting it up. And yeah, this is why we love OBS combined with YouTube. It works amazingly. But you know, that's how it be. Just give me a second so I can try to set all this up. It's gonna be a little scuffed here to start. There we go. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. I see that we're live here.
Yes. So I was like, okay, manage broadcast, awesome. Save, and it says save and start streaming, and like, whoops.
I've never streamed on YouTube. It seems like uh yeah, very, very different beast overall.
Yeah, like I think it's just like less functional. Like Switch is like a lot of like extra things that aren't necessary, but like
Right.
so some of like the things that are needed are so good. Like chat works better, for example.
Mhm.
Donations work better, like all of that stuff.
Yeah, moderation is easier on Twitch for the most part too. Or at least it's
Yeah.
easier to like make someone a mod right off the bat.
All right. Yeah, I've
Um,
seen these people like right click mod. Nice.
yeah. Yeah,
That's so good to have, honestly.
for
But
sure.
yeah, no, and OBS also is like once I link it, it can just like you can start a stream by just using OBS and not going for YouTube. Sometimes it didn't used to do that before. Before you had to like link it up and then do it for YouTube. So I'm not used to that. I actually started stream twice now, but
Yeah.
yeah, it works at least kinda.
Nice.
Yeah. So actually I should probably get the brackets. I realized.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do this last time, but having the bracket could be nice.
Yeah, I always like having the bracket up for the review so I know like what sets I'm excited to see or like yeah, like what sets it's like, oh, I might want to skip this one because I want to make sure I get to this one, that sort of thing.
Right, that makes sense. Yeah.
Is my audio okay, by the way? I guess that's also a question for Twitch chat or for YouTube chat, but
Yeah, I think it's good. Like it peaks as much as mine does because it's like into almost yellow. It's always green, so I think it's fine.
okay, cool.
Yeah. Ooh, let's see here. That's also a funny thing with the Twitch one because in Twitch, you just have like your website and you go into it and like you see the stream. On YouTube, you have to find your stream and send it to someone, which is a bit annoying.
Yeah, that is very strange for sure. I mean, I knew to like go to your channel and just uh like go to your channel and just like wait for it to go live, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's a bit inconvenient when it does that. Okay, let's see.
Mhm.
Oh, then I can just take it here, and now I can send it everywhere. Nice. That's the good thing though, because if I mess up on stream early, everyone can't just check it immediately and see that I messed up. So now I can link it and it works. Just like that. Epic.
Very
Uh,
nice. I did just listen to the audio and it looked like I might be a little, or it sounded like I might be a little bit louder than you. If you're able to turn your own audio up,
oh, I can
or
try that. Yeah. Actually, I should wait. Let's see. I might just have to lower you then because I don't think I can.
okay, cool.
Actually, if I do that's my mouth, I should not put the mic there. Not
Mhm.
not too close to it at least. Okay, yeah. I think it's probably good.
Yeah,
Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, no. So I said that it got like Guardians, which probably have people here soon. So
sweet.
yeah, let's. I think we should just get into it at this point.
Yeah, that
Right.
sounds great.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give my resume in Guilty Gear Strive. I'm the local
Yes.
Owen Tour. When I play this game, I guess what button to press, and then I press it, and then I lose. So everyone should take my opinions on what's going on in the game very seriously.
Exactly. But like, yeah. Uh, no, you're doing good. Like once again, like I've said it, like you're clearly like everyone knows you're new and stuff like that, but you're
Mm,
like you're aware of what like you're doing, like
mhm.
enough, I would say. Well, sorry, I'm kind of blabbering because I'm looking at the bracket, but no,
No worries.
like I can clearly tell like how you play. Like you're improving, you're trying out new things. Like that's what it is about to the start. You got to like throw stuff at the wall, see what sticks, and like learn from
Mhm.
that.
Well, thank you. Thank
Yeah, like you're getting there for sure. And the thing is, we just need more like beginners, and then it's gonna like you're gonna pop off. I think.
you. True. Although Schwao was talking, we'll see my set with him probably. He
Oh
was talking
yeah.
himself down so much, and I was like, oh, I might actually win a set. And then he actually like had fundamentals in the game, and I was not ready for that at all.
Right. Yeah. No, that's very common. It's just like depending on like who you know who you play with and stuff like that. You can just like assume you're not good at games or like anything like that.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like I'm sure there's like so many tales of like overconfident Smash players joining a tournament and then like getting whooped.
I think more so than almost any other game because like everyone plays that game casually with their friends and they're the best in their friend group, right? Like Oleastic is someone who is actually very good,
True.
but he is someone who like he was so confident. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get first." Like going into these tournaments, like Ice King told his brother told me this. Like he thought he was going to be the best on the island for sure. And
Right.
he was like going 0 and 2 like the first like few weeks he was here.
Oh, that's yeah. No, that's funny. Definitely be like that.
Yeah.
I had like the same impression back in Stockholm because I won like the school locals and then like I went to
Mhm.
a big tournament and I got clapped.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I can
Yeah.
definitely relate. But I feel like the more like you know you learn about the game, like the more cautious you get. Because like I didn't think I would be like the best at here, which I wasn't first time we played. I got second.
Mhm.
So yeah, no, it's just a experience. But like everyone's improving, like different at different rates, and everyone's getting better. Like for sure, everyone I can tell everyone's getting better at tournaments now, and it's very fun.
Yeah. I'm curious your thoughts on it though, because like I feel like fighting traditional fighters are harder to play casually, at least the way I see it. Like I was thinking yesterday, I think I was thinking traditional fighting games were like made for people who love homework. Like they're they're like they're so much harder to just kind of like I'm just gonna for me harder to
Right,
just like I'm just
right.
gonna put this on and play casually for a little bit. And like for kids, I imagine it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah. But like the way I like to think about this, that like you don't. It's kind of like starting a MOBA
Uh-huh.
because like imagine getting into like actually, do you play any MOBAs?
Is the only one, it's kind of embarrassing. The only one I've played is Omega Strikers.
Nice. I recognize that, but I don't know which one it is. Wait, let me look this
It's
one up.
it's like super new and it was the one that had like the streamer what's the word? It had like the streamer battles. So you'd like choose a streamer to have allegiance to
Oh,
and then
that
play the game. So I got
one.
into it because I was like, oh, I want to like represent Team Moist, like Moist Critical, you know.
Fair
Um
enough.
and and then I was like, wait, this is actually super fun. And I always wanted, I was like, I'm so glad I've never gotten into a MOBA. And then I got really into that. But I'm not sure it really counts because it's like it's kind of like a football game
Right.
that just has MOBA controls.
Yeah, it's not a good one for my example, but like
Mhm.
it counts enough, I guess.
Mhm.
But like imagine like if I dropped you into League of Legends or Dota,
Right.
like you would probably have like the same experience where like it's gonna take you a good while to get used to it, and you can start like playing casually, playing like brain off.
Hmm.
Because like it took me, I think when I started playing League, it took me like I don't know, like maybe like a month plus of just like playing that, and that's like a casual game. Like before I can like start thinking, and then like a year, I'm like, oh wait, I'm making mistakes,
Yeah.
and like because I think League is way harder than a fighting game, and like fighting games I wasn't like even thinking about until like these 2 years, I think, because like you hit button does something in game, and you get feedback instantly. So like it's just that it feels hard. Like it just I think it just is harder because like it's you against someone else, and there's so much to it. But like most genres aren't like
Yeah.
that. It's just
Yeah. This is,
how it's viewed.
yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. I definitely see what you mean.
Yeah, I'm not good at explaining it, but like Sage does that a lot, where he talks about. Are you aware of Sage, who Sage is, by the way?
I think so. At least I think Gatsen. The
Oh,
one of the players on the island has talked to me about them. Say what's the name? How do I spell it?
say yeah. Wait, I can send it to you.
Yeah,
He's
sure.
great. He's a commentator, mainly for Street Fighter, but he's also like a Guilty Gear player. And he is like this community where like people come in like Stadium like fighting games are bullshit. Like why should I learn them? And it's like well just look at this. And he knows
Oh,
so many people from other communities and like he just compares.
I might have watched one of his videos actually about I could be wrong. I might have watched one of his videos where he talks about Sakurai. I think.
Oh yeah,
I think he had
yeah,
a I think he had a video where he talked about like Sakurai's opinions on what's the word? Sakurai's. Yeah, it was him. It was a great video. I recommended it to my brother actually because my brother doesn't play traditional fighters and does play Smash and I don't know if you saw the whole thing um where Sakurai was like, "Oh, I don't think fighting traditional fighters reward strategy."
yeah,
Which was like not really what he was saying. That quote is being taken out of context, which I thought was it was very good for someone in the FGC to make that video because like I sent it to my brother to be like, just so you know, like a lot of people are, are coming down hard on Sakurai about this, and like this is I think the most like balanced take I've seen about it. So that's he is I like his stuff for sure. I think I
nice.
subscribed to him just on the yeah like strength of that one video actually.
Oh, that's based. I really like him. He has very like a lot of good takes and
Mhm.
like I think he. I'm gonna talk about him more later, but
Mhm.
like that's one of his points where it's like, yeah, just because I play both League and like fighting games, it's like, yeah, like just imagine like you're getting into like a new other game like CS:GO or like League of Legends, like you're gonna like not have fun at the start. If you are, that's
Mhm.
great, but like you're gonna have to like do so much just practicing before you can like play casually, and like it's
Right.
just more natural with those games because they're bigger, so like it feels like it's how it should be. But fighting is just is very different because like you're not in a team, like it's very much you doing all of it.
Yeah. That's an interesting. So wait, so is your point more that you have more control in a fighting game, so you can kind of learn more quickly than something like a MOBA?
Like I think you do, but it doesn't feel like it because like
Right.
there's so much to like do in a MOBA that like once you get a foothold, you're like, oh yeah, like now I get this. But like you can say the same about fighting games, like how you're like you were told like you by I think Kafamuti you only use 6p and like just kind of back off a bit.
Right.
Like at that point, like you had a foothold to know what you're doing, but like you also play against us who play at a higher level, and then you see like
Right.
like I'm kind of not doing anything.
Oh my God, I have this all the time. I have this all the time with I'm actually gonna tag the FGC because this is just like a fun. This is our like FGC podcast we're doing right
True, actually, yeah.
now. Join the podcast vibes, folks.
Yeah, but like yeah, so the same is like if you played in League, like you start out playing like League or like a new game, and then you play against like I don't know a diamond player,
Right.
like in lane, like in a 1-1 situation, like it's just gonna feel like you don't have no idea what's happening.
Right. Right. Right.
And like I think it's just like it's more apparent that you don't know what's happening in a fighting game than any other game, and I think
That
that
is
makes it
definitely
harder.
true. No,
Yeah,
I mean I have this with the thing you're talking about. I have it with Mio, who I to some extent coach in Smash Bros. And like when they fight against me, I'm like, okay, try mixing in more of this, more of this, more of this.
yeah,
But then like I'm at a higher enough level than them that like when they start to do those things, I'm prepared to adapt to them. And it's so hard to explain like this. It's so hard to explain this thing of like those are good habits you're getting into. And yes, you still like lost this game, right?
yeah,
But it was for a better reason of like you doing a good decision, me knowing you were going to make a good decision here and like punishing it accordingly as opposed to just you messing up, me waiting for you to mess up and punishing it accordingly. But it can be
right.
very like frustrating sometimes to fight someone at that higher level and not and feel like either way I'm losing. What is the difference here?
Yeah, no, I totally get you on that. I actually had like a moment recently where I told my one of my friends that like was my old rival that like I will be starting like doing streaming and like a little bit and going over matches.
Mhm.
And he was like, "Yeah, can you teach me?" I'm like, "What do you mean? Like we're fucking, we're like always equal, and you would beat me like equally." And he's like, "No, because I'm not playing." And I'm like, "Fair enough." And then like I just broke down like my entire like thought process to getting like my offense down because
Mhm.
he plays Sol, and Sol was like top tier. Now it's like kind of meh, so it's harder for him now.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Wow, you think like so much about the game," and I'm like, "No, don't you see? This is all like how I've been thinking outside of games to not think in game."
Yes, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Sometimes when I'm talking, when I'm breaking down Smash stuff, I'm like, I hope people understand. I'm not thinking this actively while I'm while I'm playing the game. Like period.
Yeah, so it's
Um,
like, 'cause,
but I even
you got to know what to do, so you don't have to think in game and just like make good decisions.
yeah. Also, welcome to the folks in the chat
Yeah,
over here.
welcome. We've been chatting about like getting into fighting games, opposed to getting into other games, and yeah, just getting into them for fun.
Yeah. I
Uh,
um I was sorry, last thing I'll say about this is I
oh,
also
please
had
do,
a
please do.
similar thing when I was playing against you in bracket.
Oh
I
yeah.
had this moment where I was like, "Oh, I see you're like, doing things that like I'm not sure if you were listening to commentary, but I was like, okay, I can tell you're making good adaptations based on what's happening in commentary. I could tell that you're making better decisions based on stuff like Jacob's told you, some stuff that like I've mentioned in my own VOD reviews. And
Oh
I was
yeah.
like, because I kind of can see, just because I have like, I guess like just more hours within the game than you do, I was just kind of like, okay, I know what to do I know where this like thought process train is going, right? So like, oh, these juggle scenarios, for instance, with Incineroar, were always working. So I was just like, cool. So now I know he really wants a juggle scenario here, you
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
And it's just like it's just a thing where it's like when you have more experience within the game, someone who's, someone who's maybe got a little bit less experience, their thought process, they
Oh, sorry.
don't know why it's like transparent to you. But this is how I feel playing Strive is like, why is my thought process so transparent to this other person? And it's like, it's because I remember having that thought process for 2 years playing this game.
Right. No, that makes complete
Um,
sense actually. Because I usually do the same in Tekken, where like I feel like, okay, they totally get what I want to do, which like in this case was juggles. And I'm like, okay, time to switch up my entire game plan and go for something else because like I have the
mhm.
options, I know what to do. In
Right.
Smash, like I have no idea what to do if not that one thing on my two characters. So yeah, that
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense because like like I think the best example is I got around a few with Insin, then I couldn't touch you with Insin or the next game because you adapted really well.
Yeah.
So like no, that yeah makes sense. You played so well that day, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah,
That means a lot. George, actually, I got a really nice text from George afterwards, like,
oh,
"Hey, I rewatched your gameplay and you actually played really well. I'm sorry I jawned. Like, I'm sorry I was like, you actually, I was saying like, oh, I won't lose next time, but actually you played really solidly, which was really nice.
oh,
It
let's
actually took me
go.
back to the first time I lost to Ollie in Smash. I texted him that night, like I expected to watch our games back and be so mad at myself, but I was like, no, I actually played fine. This guy's just so freaking good.
Hi, that's so nice.
Do you want to get into the review here?
Yes, I think it's time. Let's see here, because I do remember we had a lot of friends at the start here. Oh, and this cap. Okay, now it's good. Good. Oh, yeah. The quality is probably gonna lack, just like display-wise in this.
Mm,
So what happened was, for those who don't know, we captured this via Discord call, and I don't think the Discord call had nitros. It's like a 30 FPS, 7020p, and I'm streaming on a full on like a widescreen. So like it's gonna kill the bitrate entirely.
that's unbelievable.
Yeah. So we are. I'm gonna also say that we are starting reviews now.
Sweet.
uh, I just realized. Wait. Should I probably realize I should screen share this for you so you can also see it in real time.
That yeah, that would be good. Thank you.
Right. No
And then I can
worries.
I'm trying to figure out how to arrange this. Oh, this is perfect because then I can only look at chat over here. That's perfect.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Yeah, that's also a thing for me. I can't see chat at the moment, so that's awesome. I don't have a setup where I can do that. So I can only look at it like in between. But yeah,
Gotcha.
first game, Heroka Knight versus Klokmakern. And this one is always like interesting but very unfortunate.
Hmm.
Because like Klokmakern has played since launch with me. and we both played like a moderate amount of fighting games, like not to any good amount. Like we were not good at all before Strive, and then we only played Strive. And Gronite is very new to fighting games, and he's basically started with Strive, and we play every now and then, and he comes for every tournament, and we're friends and all that. So, but
Mhm.
there's a big like knowledge gap, and it's a horrible matchup for Gronite here.
Yeah.
There's like two things against him, and so that makes the matchup like it makes it really tough for him. But it's always like fun to see when he does good stuff.
Yeah. No, yeah, I've had the same
I would.
reaction watching him like
Oh, sorry.
often looks like the underdog in these situations, but then he'll do something really cool and I'm like popping off internally.
Yeah, exactly. And we're like, let's go. We actually started to do. I started showing him some like good Nagruki combos and like talked
Mhm.
about him with like some adjustments he can make. So I'm really looking forward to see how it looks next time we play. I
Nice.
don't like. I also told him don't expect to land the combos. I literally picked up new combos recently. I haven't hit them in like two tournaments, and
Ooh,
that's just
nice.
yeah, it's just how it be. And like because when you hit them, it's gonna be worth it. But like you should never expect to hit them early. It's gonna take a while, especially if they're hard.
Yeah, I remember I was grinding combos over the summer and then I got so demotivated when I actually played a real game. And I was like, huh, my fingers still want to mash when
Yeah,
I am in an advantage situation.
it really used to be like that.
Yeah.
Like, cause I have like four combos I call my standards now. I only hit two of them in like important matches, and I
Yeah.
whiffed one of the combos twice, and the other one I've never got, even though I had an advantage to get it one time, but I didn't do it to because I was too stressed.
Hmm.
But that comes later.
Yeah.
But here, let's see here. I oh, let's see here. Yes, okay. So this is the funny range, and yeah,
Or well,
we've all seen this
I
happen.
think it's a
Okay,
hard. He's
you know what? I actually think I have to turn off commentary here. Sadly, I thought we were gonna. I think that's actually gonna be too distracting.
Yeah, yeah. That's too bad. I'll probably just like rewatch it at some point to hear the commentary. It's a
Same.
me, Mio. Hi, Mio.
Yo, I'm you. Okay, so I actually I wanna go over this a little bit. So this is something me and Cloakmark found out. So I'm gonna
Mhm.
exploit. I'm gonna tell you all how to do it now. So
Okay.
if Axel knocks you up into the air like this, you you can't do anything here. You have to block the next one. You actually can't do anything. Potemkin has a like frame to reflect. Not fast enough. You have to block here. So if you don't block that, you get hit again into the same situation. Hackerite did it well here, but like if you don't block after that, you're actually stuck in a loop. So you have to block if you get launched up, you have to block and then you can move. That's just how it
Mhm.
be. And probably green block it, otherwise you take shift damage. Because all of these moves from here on out like are specials. That's not a special, but like special, special. And yeah, you see, he didn't block that one. Special. And look at this damage. Also with chip damage. Like, yeah, it's just it's just rough, to be
That
honest.
is that is so rough. So, what's the what's the counterplay here exactly?
Super jumping kinda. Like because if he's in the air, Axel has
Mhm.
to hit in the air. If he's on the ground, he's gonna hit him on the ground, and he's only on the ground. So why should you start using air attacks? You're never gonna get through an Axel if you're only like on one spot. Actually, how did he get close? Oh wait, oh he pulled him in, right? I forgot. But yeah, like
How did
honestly,
it close?
it's hard just for me to say because like, especially with zoners, I'm really bad at coaching because
Mhm.
Potemkin plays it entirely different. Since he has the worst movement to get in on zoners and he has a projectile counter, and other characters don't have that. But like,
Right.
what he could do is like try to bait some jump ins, like not to get space, just to like make the mix up a bit worse for Axel. Then if he
Right.
makes a mistake, you go in and punish because actually isn't too strong at the moment. It's just that like if he guesses right, you're in for a world of pain. And that's sort of this matchup because Nagruki has a hard time approaching anyway, so
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter.
What
And
does what does Nago have in this matchup that like makes it work for him?
not a lot to be honest. Oh, that was actually really good yellow Roman Kansas. So okay, yeah, we take it after that. Not a lot. Beyblade is good. Clone is
Mhm.
good because Clone is a
Mhm.
really good projectile. It ignores other projectiles and it does damage. So I actually don't know if he can projectile through actual projectile. But to be honest, not a lot in this matchup. It's a really tough one for him. It's like I think like 6-4 matchup at the
Okay.
best. And for
Gotcha.
those who don't know, that means Axel wins 6 out of 10 matches at equally like high skill level. So it is a tough matchup for sure, but like some jumping attacks that reach far. Problem is Nago has like the slowest jump in the game. Like he really doesn't like being in there at all. But you have to do it so you can mix up Axel. But if
Right.
Axel does something stupid, you can get in really quick with his dashes. So yeah, not a lot to do in this matchup. It's really tough, but
Gotcha.
if you get in, you hopefully blow him up. And here's some of this damage. Like once again, like Hecaronite can't really do big Nago combos, and he's aware of that. He's already got into half HP, and that's really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's also a pretty crazy thing I do want to go over. So if you do a Roman cancel while you're blocking, you get a yellow Roman cancel. And if
Mhm.
you're in a disadvantaged situation, that can just like get them off, and you're going to be a bit more plus than they are. So you win this interaction, even though it's Axel in a corner. And we always meme on Klokmakern for spamming reversal super. That was one of the times he didn't do that, so that was really good. Also, this burst, very unfortunate,
Yeah.
because I think I mentioned this last time, you only want to burst at the start of pressure, or like when you know, like in certain specific scenarios, you're like, okay, it's not like to prevent damage, it's something else. And here it's just not good, because can get punished by that. He didn't get punished, but he lost burst, and he wouldn't have lost burst if he didn't use burst there. There would have been no difference, basically. But now he's actually in a good position here, and I don't know if that will hit or not. Hey, that's not too bad.
Shan Shan says bait anti-air, teleport Beyblade. That's kind of the best way Nago can get in. It costs a lot of blood though.
Right, yeah, that makes sense. Because like now it does have the tools to get in. It's just like getting in is the tough part.
Right.
Because like yeah, this can happen. I actually just do it in a funny ground game. Oh, that mix-up is so annoying. Because
Hmm.
it hits me all the time. Oh, and now he's stuck in this. Yeah, he didn't block that one. He has to block that one. Nice. That was actually, it's really good he does that correctly. Oh, and he gets that round. Okay, gonna skip through that one. Let's go. I should probably cut it out of the VOD, but it's fine. Oh yeah, so Krukman did say he misinputted it like a lot, which he usually says to be fair, but it's like I see it because when we play a
Hmm.
lot he does it less. Oh yeah. Also, if you're playing Nagaruki in this matchup, you really don't want to explode because if Nago bursts, he can't like burst with blood. He can't use specials, and then he straight up just can't get in, and actually gets to do whatever he wants. So yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah.
Um, Also, general tip: I don't think this will happen here. Never a good time to burst here because even if you
Yeah.
burst, you're probably not gonna get down that bar.
Yeah, you told me that last time and that was very helpful to learn.
Yeah, I've actually started doing it as a really bad habit because like I know it's a bad burst, but if I like practice in a bad situation, I'm gonna get better. So it's like a habit I'm aware of, but I did it twice in last time we played, and
Mm.
I realized I should just not do it at all and just play.
Yeah. It's I like that mentality though of like being prepared for a comeback situation is always a really good mentality to have because it just teaches you that like I can win from anywhere, which so many people just stop playing at the game at a certain point. Oh, I've lost. I'm it's game 5 and I've lost the first round. It's over.
Yeah, exactly. Because like I don't think I have the best mentality for it usually, but like I do. Like I think it's just good to like be prepared for it because it will happen to anyone. Like
Mhm.
you think you're winning, then you're not, or like you're losing, but suddenly you're winning. Like you got to have like the mental fortitude for it. But actually, okay, just once again, look at this damage. This is like very improvised. That's so much
Yeah.
damage.
That is.
Sadly, that's blood rage, but you know now you're even. Oh, but actually, I think Hikaran got around. I'm not entirely sure, but I do think he got. Oh, look, there's Clone. Yeah, Clone's really good there,
Yeah.
but it does just pump up his blood. Let's see here. I'm also gonna say once again, I'm gonna be awful at looking at chat because yeah, imagine having two screens or anything like that.
Yeah, I'll let you know if anything pops up that looks relevant.
Awesome, thank you. Because like we can also answer like character specific stuff because I have dust loop up and we can just pull up any frame data and info. That's yeah. Once again, the burst is actually okay. This burst is weird because like you survived his command grab, which honestly is big, and you can punish
Right,
that.
right.
So like sometimes you can make that a conscious play to do that. I don't think that was like the intention necessarily.
Hmm.
Like I don't think that play was like made with enough like data, I guess. And nice, I was happy to see this.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it's a reliable play. I don't think it's a play you should go for, but it was hyped that it worked and it can work. So it's not like always bad, but it's like a 2 out of 10 burst. Oh yeah, that actually does work as a projectile counter. That's really good to know. Because if he does clone into dash, that could be big. Well, and also, yeah, he actually is doing what we told him about. Like we said now, is jump, base an anti-air, and goes in, but he can't really go in from that. But that is how he
Right.
has to do the matchup. Oh, that is unfortunate.
So wait,
Cloakmark
when
goes for it.
is that like a misinput thing? Why does he just trigger the blood?
Oh, so if Nagoriyuki uses like 3 specials in a row, he explodes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the dashes don't count as much. They give him like a portion, like so maybe 10 dashes.
Hmm.
But like that's what this bar is at the bottom here. Oh, it's such a bad hit rate, but like yeah, so you see like it's one red. Oh yeah, there we go. So it's like one bar is like E special, and if he hits you with a heavy slash or close slash, he gets more blood back to his meter, so it's fine. So basically, has to connect hits to lose some blood meter.
Right.
It's kind of weird because it's all red, to be honest, and I don't like that part of it. But yeah, hitting them makes it so you can use specials more. If he doesn't hit him, he has to wait it out. And here he went in with 2 specials, and he explodes for it. So yeah, special, special, and special. So then he explodes, and
Okay.
now he's done for. And the special, sorry, the blood explosion makes him lose 50% of his max HP, and he can't use specials at all. So it's a really
Gotcha.
rough time.
Is there any upside to it?
A lot actually. So he gets a better super, which does like half your HP on a hit, which is really
Hmm.
good. It's still a reversal, so that one is great. Your range becomes better, like all your slashes and heavy slashes, and
Hmm.
you deal more damage.
Okay.
So you kind of become a monster. Famous Nagiriki player Hotashi
I
usually does
love
a
Hitachi. I'm just, you
yeah,
can tell I'm just a moist
that's fine.
critical fan. So
Oh, epic, nice, yeah. All right, yeah, isn't he on this moist Hotashi?
yeah, he's sponsored
Oh,
by
that's so
Moist.
fun. Forgot about that. Yeah, he fits. Like he's a cool guy.
Hmm.
But yeah, no. So what he does is he combos you in a combo that does so much damage, like it takes like the orange HP, and
Hmm.
but he uses so many specials it makes him blood rage. But you're in the combo, so you're knocked down when he blood rages, then you're both into neutral again. But now he has really good buttons.
Mm.
It's so stupid, but it works for him. And like you shouldn't do it, but he can do it because it's Satoshi, and he's the best Nagoriyuki player. So like yeah, and he also like wall stacks people. Then he blood rages, then they get the wall stick, and but he's like blood raging Nagoriyuki, so it's still like an issue. Oh, here we go. It's your match actually, though.
It is my match.
Nice,
Got to
nice.
get out my notebook.
Oh yeah. Okay, does settings work? Is the question. Oh, I might have done. Wait, this might be a button check. Yeah, I think this was a button check. I'm
It
pretty sure.
wasn't, unless this was the one where, yeah, he didn't have his right controls. So we didn't do a button check, but he just like had the wrong controls round one.
Right. Yeah. Right. Did he actually play Sin?
He did, and he
Okay.
said, and he said, what did he say? He was like, "This is my first time ever playing this character, by the way." And I was like, "You are such a," and he was like, "No, no, no, I'm just joking." But
Dude. Oh my god,
I don't
asshole.
know. Yeah, this man has zero respect for me. Period.
Cause I'm like I was considering playing him, but I at least played him for like a couple hours.
Hmm.
I was gonna say like yeah, I can never open into character like first time in a tournament, like not even Slayer. If you
Yeah.
released him, it like it would just be so different. But yeah, huh. Because now it's like I can't really coach Sin. Well, I can, but I think like it's better to focus on you here and
Sure.
ignore that he's Sin. to be honest. Like,
Okay.
like just your play, like I can give you some sin tip as well,
Mhm.
but I think that's not gonna be the focus because this is Cafe Mug's main unless he picks him up again or something, I guess.
Right.
But yeah, yeah, this I can tell you can tell he's in the sin main because there goes 2 out of his 3 bars in the first seconds. And honestly, like that burst is like I think very fine
Yeah,
because
something someone told me early on was like burst early in round one, late in round two. So
that,
that's like why you'll often see me just like burst really, really early in pressure in round one.
that makes sense. And like because like if you're in a situation where like I don't know what's happening, I'm kind of like disturbed by it. Like you feel like they have an opportunity, you just burst
Mhm.
it. Like why not?
Yeah.
And like this is really one of those situations where like he's either gonna get a nasty grab on your wake up and like or
Mhm.
start do a meaty. Like you're gonna be in a rough situation. So like that was a really good burst, I think.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries. Oh yeah. And now he's out of meter. He loves his follow ups. Yeah. Now he's just been like doing his stuff. That was really good. Just like keep me at your range because you're really good at like the footsie stuff. It's just that
Mhm.
Giovanna isn't only a footsie character, but like you still have to know how to do it, which a lot of Giovannas don't do.
Right.
For like yeah, basic footsies, he whiffs, you punish, good stuff. Oh, that's really good. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
you can probably because on this situation when he's knocked down,
Mhm.
you probably oh yeah, I see what you did want to do. You wanted to do confirm, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think it was either too slow or he's too far away. I actually don't know because I don't play Giovanna, but yeah, in
I
another
think it
situation.
was I think it was too slow. It could be both. I know it was slow because I remember in the moment feeling like my fingers do it really slowly, but yeah.
Fair enough, but yeah, I noticed what you did, so like I'm not gonna like yeah, I wasn't
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
too harsh on it anyway, but like in general, you just want to be a bit closer because now he wakes up,
Right.
like you're on this distance where like you can't grab him from there. Like not that the grab is like your point or anything, you're not a grappler, but like you're still in his range kinda, not your range.
Right. And I feel like what I've been told about Geo is that like you want to just constantly have them wondering, is he gonna grab or is he gonna swing here?
Yeah,
And like that's something she's just really good at. So yeah, I
exactly.
see what you're saying.
Because like that's a lot of characters at the moment where like same with Nagoriyuki, that's why he's so good because he's gonna be in your face. You can't get him off your face at all, and
Right.
he has just has the best pressure in the game at the moment. But like, is he gonna grab or not? Giovanna's like really good pressure, not as good as his, but it's still the same game plan. Be in their face, be a threat always, and yeah, what's gonna happen? Just make them guess, and you can't really make them guess from like mid range. But it's also
Right.
a good thing like that I like because like you're like that's not your optimal range, so you're gonna go back footsies and then you can do a punish. You didn't
Mhm.
punish that, but like I still like the idea a lot because yeah, I actually want to see this. Wait, did I go? I went forward. Yeah, it's just a bit of a slow one because I think if you want to be there, oh yeah, so okay, actually you back off to go back in, which
Right.
I think you should just go in entirely, not back off then. But
Gotcha.
because you could also because what you did there was also kind of good, where you wait out this thing again and you can punish
Mhm.
that like you did before. But you do that instead, but like yeah, just a small thing.
Mhm.
So if you want to be far away, do try to whiff punish them. Uh, and if you want to go in, just go in.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Nice, that's really good at getting. But he pushed you away. Oh yeah. And if you don't know what Sin fully does here, like that's oh my god, Cafe we already doing some Sin combos. But yeah, like oh this is a funny one. Yeah, yeah this you just have to learn this. He can hold it
Yeah.
however long he wants. And yeah, no, I've done that to a lot of people already. It's really funny. Nice XP.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, that's so good. I really like that. I really, really like that neutral thing. Really do. 2K because I don't know if you like how intense this is, but like the another 2K because your 2K is so fast into 2D. Well, no, it's not 2D, but
Oh,
still, like
I didn't turn it into 2D.
that's fine. That's fine. That's still a knockdown, and it's a confirm. That's all
Mhm.
that matters. As long as it's a confirm, I just assume
Yeah.
2K 2D because that's
Right, right,
so
right.
good. And you got this burst from that, and you got like you won neutral after that again. That's so
Mhm.
good. Nice XP. Yeah. Oof. Meaty hit. EP though, but like still, you're in the lead there. And yeah, here it's hard to know what to do. He's on you.
Mhm.
It's okay. And you get in there, that's nice. I really like that. Oh, 2D to follow. That was like crazy jumping B. Nice grab.
Thank you.
Really nice grab. Yeah, that was very well played that round.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, because like I can definitely see like here's a good round to like for you. I think also for you to see your progress because like you don't really know what Sin does, but Sin is a very like neutral heavy character,
Mhm.
and like you're playing into him very well, I would say. Like at least a lot better than like I think we both know you would have done before. Like yeah, it's a
Mhm.
big step up.
For sure.
Oh, that's good grab, nice. Oof. Yeah, all time between like grabs, meaties, like all that is really nice to see.
Yeah.
I think yeah, hard to do anything there.
What could I have done there?
Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just getting. Yeah, no, sorry, I just have to check chat there. What you could have done there. So, final situation here. Um, in this case, you can only wait. Okay, no, actually, no, okay,
Okay.
there's more stuff. So, let's say here, either he throws at the button or he doesn't because he's in control right now. If he throws at the button, you got to block it or be faster. And you don't know what he's going to throw out, so you can't really know how fast it's going to be. We can know he missed Fire Punch, so he's not in Fire Punch range. That is his fastest move. So if you have something like faster than, I think, frame 7, and you time it perfectly, you're going to be faster than him.
Gotcha.
So that's a bit like, unreliable. So if you can tell that they're, like, this is what I do a lot when I get a sudden grab in. I notice, oh, they're like 2 frames behind me, then I get a grab in. So that really comes down to like knowing when to mash or not, and it's just something you get to feel of. I would not mash here because he's actually out of my optimal range as Potemkin, so he's probably out of your optimal Giovanna range as well.
Right.
If you're gonna be really crazy, you could dash in and grab him.
Okay. I
Super
probably,
bronzy.
yeah, probably wouldn't do that.
Yeah, it's the same read as the other one. Like I know he's gonna hit here, but be slower than me. So then you know he's slower than you dash in and grab, and if you do that, that's hella sick. But yeah, as we know here, he hit button.
Mhm.
What else could you have done here? You could have. Fuck, I'm gonna just get back here. Yeah, so actually the green block here is really nice because if he hits you there, he goes back. So I think you
Right.
should have continued green block there would have pushed him back off. He might have missed
Right.
with the button because he continued punching, and then you could have punished him. So blocking, green blocking, really good stuff.
Mhm.
You could have insta blocked. Don't. This isn't a real option, not gonna lie. But you could have insta blocked. Insta blocking is where if you time your block input with like a 3 frame window, he doesn't fly away from you, and that
Right.
means you can get a punish because he's gonna be in range after you block it.
Right.
So, but that's honestly not an option. Like, it's just like it's a thing you could do, but it's not an option for you. It's like it's something I can't do on command. It's not something you should expect to do.
Mhm.
Um, Also, though, you could have reversal super because then you would have an
Oh,
invul. It's something I abuse too much because I love having reversal. So you could reversal there and beat that option.
I really had time there to do that.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
depending on like how fast you input it. I think like I probably input it at about like I'm gonna be modest, say like 9 to 15 frames.
Mhm.
So like it's honestly like a weird situation because he whiffs a fast button. So it's like
Mhm.
what Kafumi could have done there. I don't think he would do this on you, but he could have backed up there, blocked, and done and expected your reversal. Honestly, but you could
Mhm.
probably gotten out before that move. That move is kind of like a low key slow at least.
Right.
But Kafumi is really good at like backing in, backing out a bit. So it's hard to do a reversal against him in particular. But like that's something you could have done there. Yeah, it's like one of your options. Like none of them is like gonna beat the situation like forever. But like
Mhm.
yeah, grabbing him, punching him, blocking, green blocking, or reversal, or like safe jump. Safe jump into dash could also work.
Mhm.
So honestly, a lot, but like a lot of options beat each other. Because like I think 3 or 4 options get beaten here because you could punch a button, not block, do a grab, or whiff or not have time to input your reversal. All of them could lose to this option. So it's like there's
Right.
no definitive thing to do, sadly.
Gotcha. It seems like the safest bet is just like keep green blocking there
Yeah,
and just yeah, let him get pushed back a little bit. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I completely agree. That's why I have to do. Like that's a good thing with grapplers for me, and that's why I like them so much. Is I can make some stupid options because they have so much HP. I can burn it.
Mhm.
Oh, that's scary. Uh, nice. But yeah, no, like when you're that HP, you should honestly only play safe
Mhm.
until you know you're playing against someone that knows you're playing safe, and then you can do aggressive things because they expect you to be
Right.
safe.
Right. Right. Right.
Like for example, let's say Kappa expected you to do a reversal there. A run up grab would have been great, but like, how would you know?
Mm. Yeah, for sure. This is something Jacob was just talking to me about of like until you've conditioned something, you shouldn't try to punish the best move. If they're not thinking you're going to do the best thing possible, then you can't really count on them playing optimally in that spot. And like we saw it there, he just pressed a button because he didn't think I was going to do something optimal.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
and like it's the same because like I will play differently to like everyone other than Kaffe Mug, and like
Mhm.
I think like I play differently for like the top six. Otherwise, I play like go forward grab, practice inputs,
Right.
and like that's probably how Kaffe Mug plays as well to some extent.
Right.
I maybe not practicing inputs on Sin in particular, but like yeah, we're gonna just do our optimal stuff and
Yeah.
like not be smart.
Hmm.
So then it's just like play your safe stuff and try to do what you can. And here's Sin pressure. Sin has crazy good pressure.
I know it's insane. It looks
Yeah,
really cool.
it really does. Oh, nice XP. That's like a meme. Like, cause you know, no one knows how good Sin is yet. But like,
Uh-huh.
a meme is like, oh, he's so bad because you can 6p everything.
Uh-huh.
So like, your plan is honestly like pretty good against him. 6p dash in, and that's like, yeah, fuck him up a bit.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been going way too slow at the moment, but like, yeah, now it's just neutral again.
Mhm.
Ooh, actually, because I feel like there isn't a lot to go over because like this is all of the early matches kind of like just you know it's early bracket, like
Mhm.
it's one sided, and
Yeah, for sure.
that's just how it is. But I do want to see here. Actually, I do want to see like how these rounds will sort out because like that's kind of important.
Yeah,
Ooh, I don't think that's a
I
bad. I don't think that's bad honestly.
mm.
I don't think you made a mistake. Sorry, go on.
Oh no. I get really in my own head about match start against him because we just always play like this rock paper scissors game that he always wins. And so I'm always like I'm going to do something different this time and he always knows when I've decided I'm going to do something different.
Yeah,
It's painful to watch.
I feel you. Yeah. No, like I definitely get that. And, like I honestly don't think this is a bad call because like being safe on Rashad is never like a mistake. It's just
Mm.
it's a good choice. It's like you know being safe is never bad.
Yeah.
And like Sinne can do a lot there. I think Giovanna's done some pretty crazy stuff he can do on run start, but I don't think anything of
Mm.
his is like 100% safe ever. And then like
Right.
so I don't think that's a bad choice at all to do that. Like to give an example, Potemkin versus Faust on run start. Potemkin physically can't beat some of Faust's options. Like
Right.
he's like I think it's crouching P wins against any of Potemkin's options always, except for jumping backwards.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a bit of a funny matchup there, but so he could always do that and never be punished for it properly, unless he mashed it like you know too much, and I don't know, like it's a really annoying move for me to deal with.
Mm.
But like even if like let's say your two DBs all of Sin's moves, he might just like as you said, win the drop positions, do the one thing that beats you, and that would kind of suck. So I don't. Going safer is not bad.
Mhm.
It's unfortunate that he also went safe because now you have this distance between you. But like I don't
Yeah.
think that was a bad bet at all.
Mhm.
I think it was very good. And yeah, here's Sin being Sin a bit good burst. That's
I
also a thing
think I'm
because sorry, no, go on, go on.
Oh no, sorry. I think I meant to do jumping kick there, but wouldn't have hit either.
All right, wait, so around like
Like when I do this, yeah, heavy
ah,
stash, yeah.
yeah, I see. Fair enough. You know, landing aerials honestly is way harder than you would expect it to because like it's just
Yeah.
like yeah, land a jumping attack, but like You basically got to land with it. Oh yeah, actually, what was it Brad did to me in Smash Bros? You hit someone with a landing aerial, then you grab them. That's actually an option in this game as well.
Hmm.
Because we kind of went over it a bit ago, but like I just think if because like that's something you generally can do. Because if you hit them with like landing K, you can't grab them after. That's what I would do with
Oh,
Potemkin.
I actually didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
really cool.
I remember I was like, whoa, that's clanks. Yeah, it's really weird because like you're so like I think you're like plus maybe like one on landing with it. So if you wait like one frame and grab them, it's just like a normal grab.
Mhm.
So it's basically exactly like Smash Bros, but you don't have to be in like the same state because
Mhm.
you're both so neutral after it. But yeah, no, like it's if you don't know Sin, it's tough, and Coffee Moogie is really good at neutral.
Yeah.
That's also a thing. Like we're not gonna see it until like a bit, but I think in general, Coffee Moogie gets the best bursts in the tournaments.
Mm.
Like they're always like very informed. Oh yeah, here's me misspelling a name. There we go, it's fixed.
Schwau.
Yeah. This one is also like a bit unfortunate because Mattis plays alone against Mexedi,
Right.
and Schwo honestly did really good still, but like, yeah, no, Mattis and everyone is like prepared for Mexedi a lot. Oh yeah, button check right. Actually, wait, actually, before I go on, it's just like I realized we've taken like almost an hour already. Are there any questions you have?
No, no, no. Everything's very clear so far. Yeah, no. Everything you've said has been very clear. But I will let you know if I have any.
Awesome, cool, cool. So this matchup is just ah, like both characters kind of want to do the same thing. Like all Sony matchups here are kind of intricate. Like
Mm.
Faust Happy Chaos is very interesting, where if Faust gets to be too far away and not do anything, Happy Chaos will punish him. If he's too far, too close, they can both punish each other. They like Sony don't really want to be super active, but against Happy Chaos they have to be really active so you can't shoot them. And
Right.
that doesn't mean they have to be like up close, but they have to like do something. Be like, yeah, here's being like they're both doing stuff. Now the gun is out, and now it's not gonna be fun for him. I whiffed that as unlucky, but yeah, Mattis got some new combos here recently. Oh, empty
Yeah.
jump into grab. Okay, that was really good because he did empty jump into grab, jumps up, jabs him away instantly. Because like jabs are usually pretty good, like alternatives
Mhm.
to aerials or like anything on block, and then he gets him away with 6B. I don't know if I would have 6B there personally, but like still, like now he's safe, and that's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's a really good overhead to get. I think that follow-up's a bit slow, but still like good stuff. And that's a good hit. You got burst out. Like even if you lose the set, you have burst he doesn't. Really good stuff.
Yeah. What what do you do when he has the like things around you like that? Whatever that I don't know what the move is.
Oh,
The
the rec-
the Faust move? Yeah, this one.
oh yeah, that one is actually a really funny move because like if you don't react properly, it's really good, but it's really bad. So you will notice with Max Eddy, he never uses it ever unless he has meter, and then it's a
Mhm.
mix-up. So he spawns a scarecrow like in front of you, behind you, and above you.
Mhm.
If it's in front of you, you can't really tell it apart from the overhead one. If it's
Uh-huh.
behind you, you can't really face it. So then you can use so to test this out, you jab. If your jab hits the one in front of you, you hit him. If he's one behind you, you hit him, and then the move is gone. If your jab doesn't hit, he's above you. Then he's gonna land on you 1 second later, and then you can just block it and grab him.
Okay. And I assume just block high.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, use the jab to test it out, and then you will know if he's in front or above, like behind you, automatically, because it chooses the direction depending on where he is, and then you will auto hit him, or it's gonna be above you, and then you punish him. So it's actually like not a good move. However, with meter, you can do it. You can do that Roman cancel into grab or like any other mix-up,
Mhm.
and that's what Maxedi does. He Roman cancels into grabs, and it's really scary. Or like they do the overhead, which isn't safe. Roman cancels that into a mix-up.
Gotcha.
So like he makes like a bad move into a mix-up with Roman canceling. Otherwise, it's a pretty bad one.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Actually, I think Shaw did really cool stuff with it. If I don't remember wrong, because I really did like. I'm pretty sure he actually did some mix-ups with it, and it was nice to see. That is an unfortunate Roman canceler, but like, hey, you're 1 HP, do what you want, man.
Mhm.
If it works, it
Right.
works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
That's
Yeah, like, and there's like he has to get one hit in. He's gonna use Roman cast to just try to secure anything,
yeah.
and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Wasn't a great one, but he got some time to think, and that's good. Oh, yeah. Here's the thing: he wasn't on Epic Use the first second. That means Epic Use to shoot, and then it's rough. Really unfortunate burst.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's Epic Use at its best, just shooting and having fun. Oh, that's kills. That's fucking
That's
kills.
insane.
Yeah. In general today, I don't know if this is this matchup, but Mattis really stepped up his like offense and combo game. It was fun to see.
Yeah.
I wish I had the tips against this in.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I
He's
saw
just
it now
getting
in chat. Yeah.
bullied right now.
Yeah, that's a scary thing with like both these characters. They can actually bully you really hard for being zoners. Like they just get up
Yeah.
close and be scary. Nice blocking that. It's not instant or anything, but like good that he blocks it still. Just happy to see it.
How do you just generally like gauge your opponent's skill level if you haven't played against them before and like don't know anything about them?
It's generally just like for me it's easy. How many free grabs do I hit?
Okay.
Because like at some point I'm gonna get a knockdown, then I'm gonna be up close to them. What are they gonna do there? Are they gonna let me grab the first time or not?
Mhm.
And like that's the first step for me. And then it's like also for me, generally, how little do they let me breathe or not? Because like
Right.
if they give me space, I can win. If they don't,
Mhm.
it's pretty tough. So like
Gotcha.
if I feel the more suffocated I feel, the better they are generally.
Gotcha. And if you're just watching,
Yeah.
is it just like, oh, they have those combos on lock, oh, they're blocking everything correctly, like they clearly have the game knowledge, or
Like I was more tied to offense because like if you know your characters like when they are strong into another character, like I can tell
Mhm.
Mattis is better just because like he if like if they're both far like how should I say this like he wins neutral a lot more by
Mhm.
not letting fouls participate kind of.
Right.
So it's honestly hard to say. Like there's so many elements. Yeah, look at this. Like he's suffocating me already. Like you can't do anything
Yeah.
here. Like you're gonna have to block, take bullets, and block, and just yeah.
Mhm.
And that was a very like here's there's like such a here's how we know he's good because like he does this. He knows he's scared and wants to block, so he does a completely unsafe offering doesn't deal damage to make his
Right.
pressure better later.
Right.
And once again, he does make the wrong option here because like yeah you were just like pressured and then he basically does something you can punish, then you freak out a bit and then you make a mistake. It happens to everyone.
Mhm.
And then he gets a grab off, and now he has bullets and he has more focus meter. And yeah, it's just like you can just tell like one of them has a game plan and you know how to get to it.
Mhm.
Not that Shaw doesn't have a game plan, but like Mattis really knows how to get this game plan. But okay, this really good step up. Like this is how you step up into Cap of Chaos. And
Mhm.
this is why like it's a really bad matchup for Nagoriyuki and other like big boys. You go in,
Mhm.
block it, go in, block it, hit.
Yeah.
That's why a dash matters so much in the matchup.
Yeah.
Really good approach though.
It was. It's so hard to know how to play the game from behind sometimes because it's like you can make the right decisions most of the time, make the wrong decision once, and you're like, dang, I know I did something good there, but it's like hard to even gauge because I still lost, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. But like you're definitely like I don't because I think Shmo has been at like other tournaments, but like
Mhm.
this one I of course remember more. Like I think he played really well.
Yeah,
Like
I thought so too. I mean, knowing much less about the game, but yeah, I thought so too.
yeah, because like I didn't know like how much of a beginner he was, but like I was like happy to see it. like once again the loader gets the burst out, good stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's like what here's like another like bit of experience thing where like
Mhm.
you're both blocking, what's gonna happen? And like
Yeah.
you could jab them away, maybe he jabs, but then I get jabbed, and like but if I grab and he jabs me because he was faster, or like we grab each other,
Mhm.
Mattis, he grabs.
Yeah. Right. Right. It's yeah. Not overthinking it too much.
Exactly, like I think it is most apparent with me, like, but everyone else does it pretty well, like top four. Um,
Mhm.
if we see like a frame, like we can punish, we will grab.
Right.
But that generally just comes with gameplay. Like the good thing is like all players don't do that, but
Mhm.
since you're playing with players like us, you will get familiar with it really quick. Like when we played
Yeah.
before, like you grabbed so much more into me, and that was really good already.
Mhm. Mhm.
The thing is like that's the argument with grabs as well. It's not like they are the most important thing ever. Because like it's not like they are how you win games, but not using them makes it so you don't have offense almost.
Yeah.
So you just got to like let your opponent know you can grab them. That means they can't block always. That means you can hit them.
Right.
It's an awkward thing. Okay, which one is the next one? That is
I was talking to, oh, is it Jimmy who?
right. That's what happens. Yeah,
I'm so curious about the commentary on this one, honestly, but I'll go listen to it on my own. But yeah.
fair enough. Yeah,
So yeah, so my mentality here was like, okay, I he seems super unconfident, and I just watched him like he had just lost his last game, so I was like, I'm just gonna try and play super aggressive here and just like see if he like see if he can deal with like very basic like I don't know. I was thinking about doing like very like basic like high low kind of stuff and very basic like mixing up where I like approached with grabs and where I approached with other stuff things. And then I
yeah,
think very quick that was my game plan. And then I think very quickly I was like, wait, he's actually clearly got like fundamentals in this game. And then I got a lot more lost in terms of what to do.
right. And I think that's actually you can kind of see that here because like you go in offensive, which I really like.
Mm,
But then you're out of your range, you do that, and now you go in really fast, really good. Like you can't get a
mm,
punish there, but like you're in his face, and that's great.
mm.
Actually, in general, I think I could be wrong here, but I actually wanna check out a thing here. So I'm gonna on the stream open up Dust Loop
Mm.
because I do wanna check out some Giovanna buttons here because
Yeah.
I think you're using like you could be using safer moves.
Yes, I'm sure that's true, and I'd love to know
Yes. So
what.
2k here is -2. Which isn't a big deal because you're one and everything you have is like wicked fast.
Uh-huh.
But you're also always in close range, sorry, close slash range. This one is +3, and if you hit 2k, you get a 2D into like their special.
Hmm.
If you hit close slash, you get a combo starter. So like this one is way bigger to hit and it's safe.
Right.
So if you're up in like his personal space, like you are here at the moment, you should probably not be doing Q2Ks as much. You should be doing like 2Ds because he blocks them the same way anyways. Like there's no point to go for lows here, like more than a mid.
Mm.
So like yeah, here for example, here you can be in a close slash, but now you get pushed out and you're unsafe.
Yeah. So if I did a close slash, is there a
I think you'll be pushed back a bit less to begin with, and you will be safe. So like he could get in a punish there technically.
Mhm.
But also just being safe is nice because then you can do a stupid move. Yeah? You can do like close slash into like your overhead,
Right.
and that would be pretty good because then you like he has 2 frames less where he can do anything about it, which is nice. And now we get to punish off 2k.
Hmm.
Uh, but yeah, I don't know which move that one is, but now you're further away. So this is one thing also, and I think this is where I said like, I said like he got fundamentals. But then,
Yeah.
but now you do the thing we talked about before, where you back out for no reason.
Yeah.
Or like, if you went in and did the same thing, you would have been hit anyway. But
Right.
backing out doesn't help either because you're a close range character.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like get in there like that. Then and like when he's in the air, fair enough that you back up a little bit because like he's not on the ground, you can't really approach him. But
Mhm.
yeah, in general. and there you go. You're not backing off again. Yeah, because like standing still isn't like awful either, to be honest. That you're doing
Mm.
there, and like also like I said before, it's in. If you're at mid range, might as well just go back a bit and do whiff punish, which you do. But it's
Mhm.
only when you're close you shouldn't back off IMO,
Gotcha.
because then you know you're in there. You go to your good place. Oh yeah, that was unfortunate, but I like the idea where like here you go, like yeah, and like it's in there, like there that was the whiff punch mentality. That was a good time to do it.
Right.
And then you go in for a grab, but he backdashed.
Mhm.
I think could have back. I actually think they would have whiffed anyway. So I
Yeah, I
think
think so too. Yeah.
yeah, you should have held a bit longer.
Mhm.
It would have whiffed anyway because of the dash, but like good thinking. Like you're not getting anything from it, but this is the right thing to do, I think.
Mhm.
And he gets a punish of that, unfortunately. Good 6p. Oh, that was a really clean. Okay, that movement. 6p, and like this jump here into that dash. Nice stuff. Okay.
Thank you.
Really clean. Yo, that was really clean. Oh, here, does yeah. Here's like a this is where Faust excels. You're on knockdown. You got hit by minion. Oh no, he threw a hammer in there. Everything's happening,
Mhm.
and he gets the overhead. Um,
Right.
you generally when you're in like this oak situation and he can't grab you, you shouldn't backdash because once again you're kind of in your range even though he's on the offensive. There's no need to backdash it.
Mhm.
You can just block. I probably would have blocked lower and been hit anyway, but backdashing once again just doesn't help that anyway.
Gotcha.
I usually block wrong here because I'm not amazing. So, but backdashing for both of us would have been a bad idea with Potemkin and Giovanna. So backdash less when he can't actually do anything. Oh, that was a really good step in. Nice XP again. Oh, there's this. Yeah, close slash into that. Like because even though it doesn't really like give you anything immediately, that builds up
Mhm.
risk. And do you know how risk works?
Uh, I don't think I do actually. I
Yeah,
sort of. I vaguely, but do explain it to me.
right. So you see the meter under like his burst meter.
Yeah.
So you will see how much it fills up now. Nothing there. Boom,
Mhm.
boom, boom. And that basically means when he takes damage, he's gonna take extra damage based on how much the meter is.
Oh, I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, so blocking for a long time is actually kind of risky. And yeah, that's how you get like the one-shot combos like on Twitter. People have like 100 risk and then they get comboed and they die. So yeah,
Mhm.
so like still nice risk building. And like if you Roman cast on that, for example, you would have been safe there and could have done more pressure like a dash in or like a low or an overhead.
Mhm.
Because they actually, I'm surprised because I did. I wait. I should want to check that. Like, is that? I thought that was a safe move. Your kick there. I thought it was safe.
I
I'm not.
think it is. I think I can either just like press K after it or just start blocking.
Yeah, it's -4, so you actually can't punish it if you don't click a button. But he seemed to know that, so he clicked the button
Mm.
because he knew you were gonna click, so he clicked.
Yeah.
Um, good read from him there. 'Cause like as I said,
Yeah.
he has some knowledge. Like he certainly does have some knowledge there.
Yeah, for sure.
Oof. Oh, the bomb. Nice. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know how much experience you have of Faust bombs and like how to deal with them or like a game plan around them.
I don't know anything now.
Yeah. No, that's fair. You're gonna get to learn about them. You hit them, they fly onto him. If he hits them, they fly to you,
Mhm.
and they deal lots of damage.
Gotcha.
This thing you did here, which is like fuck the bomb, that also works, and I really
Gotcha.
like it. That works so well. Well, doesn't always, but when it works, that's really efficient because like now it's not even like a thing to consider. It's just like like honestly, like Link in I was like,
Mhm.
yeah, Link in Smash was just like he has a bomb there like close to me. I can just hit him,
Right.
and the bomb is on the other side of the stage. But like, how does that impact him now? Like,
Right.
it doesn't impact you. It's just there, and like now he has to do stuff to get it back and everything. So it's just good. If you can ignore it, might as well.
Mhm.
But yeah, no. Let's see here. Oh yeah, they're actually kind of a good one. Here's the move that the funny move that beats every neutral.
Mhm.
2p, really scary move.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that before.
Yeah, doing that on neutral is actually also shows he knows stuff, and doing
Mhm.
that immediately into the overhead, that's really good.
That was one thing I noticed he did it every single time, but I like didn't know what to do about it. He always did 2P into the overhead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at least in our set.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
after that point, he started doing it every time.
Yeah, then I think you can block low, or actually,
Hmm.
I either block low and hit him with 6p, block low, block high,
Hmm.
because like that's the safer one. If you want to be really funky, I don't know if this fully works. Um, jump in and just punch him.
That's what I was just realizing as you were talking, as you were going through the options. I was like, I bet I could just like so block low or just jump. Can I just jump over it from the beginning?
Maybe I don't know how fast
Hmm.
2p is compared to your jump because I'm not good with jump speeds. But like maybe like the
How do I know in terms of like my jump speed?
you can look it up. I would just if you really want to know, I would just go into Strive, put
Mhm.
foul spot on matching 2p, and then try
Right.
to jump over it.
Gotcha.
Or like yeah, or just ask someone to do it with you. Or just try it, because like the worst thing that happens is you get hit by like an air, two people in the air, so he gets no combo off it, and you just kind of fall back awkwardly.
Hmm.
Like you just get the one hit, so it's not a big deal. So here's a really funny one. Like so he does Meteor. Do you know how good
Hmm.
Meteor is?
No.
It's his best throw and it's a low probability. Usually people get kind of scared of this and block, and I think he's aware of that, so that's why he's taking some space from you, because he's like, yeah, I got a Meteor, now I can chill and get some space,
Right.
and you don't give it to him. You just go in and
Because
punch him.
wow, my lack of game knowledge really helped me here. That's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's also why, like, when you're at the better level, you shouldn't go for like oh, the smart like mix-up bait, because
Yeah.
like you will probably just get hit. Which I don't think that was his intent, but like
Mm.
like lack of brain, like not like game knowledge can really help these scenarios.
Yeah,
And
for
that's how I
sure.
play Tekken. Like I don't know characters. I just know my own characters. I use Smash,
Hmm.
and that can honestly piss people off a lot and make me win more. So yeah, it's pretty effective. And here's a good showcasing of it. Just like do what you think is right.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah,
good meaty.
it's the same. It's the same thing there, where it's like I do the 2D into the roundhouse, which I think works on paper, but I'm just really slow on the roundhouse.
Yeah, it takes a bit to get used to.
Yeah.
Uh, when you do the input, do you do it on hit or do you do it like on the recovery of the animation?
I'm probably do. I know I should do it on hit. I probably should do it. Or I know I should do it. Sorry. I probably do it on the recovery animation of the animation.
Yeah, no, that's usually what it like. It's just getting used to like this is when the hit hits, this is how it
Yeah.
feels, this is when I should do the thing. Like it's something you get used to for sure.
Yeah. If I miss it, so if I were to whiff a 2D and try to cancel it into a roundhouse, would it
Oh,
just not work?
yeah, it doesn't.
Okay, that's good to know. So then I can just like kind of reliably input it and it's either a block string or it's a combo
Yeah,
or it just doesn't come out, period.
and like I think it doesn't hurt to mash honestly in a combo, because like
Yeah.
you are hitting them. It doesn't hurt to like if let's say like you're like one of my friends, you have a combo with Sol, and you
Hmm.
need to finish with a DP. If you
Hmm.
have the time, it doesn't hurt to do the deep input 6 times before it comes out, because like
Right.
yeah, because like it eventually will come out and then you will hit it. It's only
Yeah.
unlucky if you do it too late. So if you do it
Right.
like if you do it like 2 times before it comes out and it comes out on the second one, that's fine. I
Right.
almost always smash my heat knuckle in combos with Potemkin, which is the aerial grab, because that one is kind of awkward.
Hmm.
So mashing in combos, like if it works, it works. And
Yeah.
mashing is just like not even a bad thing in these games. It's just like to do it. Also, yeah, I do want to say this was good. Where like he's setting
Hmm.
up, and this is a good, really good meaty hit,
Yeah. Thank you.
and he has to burst there.
Yeah.
Because like alternatively, if you hit him with the follow up, he would have been knocked down but further away. What would
Hmm.
happen then is you can't hit the close slash, because you're far away from him.
Right.
Then you dash in, and that means, oh no, he's gonna dash grab, oh no, he's gonna dash close slash me, and
Hmm.
that's like a real mix up then. Here is a bit more time to think about it. You still got the meaty, which was nice, but like, um, when you do that, when you actually get this confirmed later on, you want to dash in to make that mix-up happen.
Right.
And then it's really scary because like then it's so fast and then it's hard to react to. Yeah, kind of like that. Really good dashing there again.
Yeah.
Unfortunate
The
burst.
yeah.
The overhead is always annoying. Yeah. Because that is the thing, all characters don't have overheads fast does.
Hmm.
And I think it's like 2 overheads even. Oh yeah, this is just Faust, yeah. That low is really good. You have to play against Faust like a bit to just like get used to him, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I play like against a lot of Faust kinda. Oh, that's wall breaks, right? No, it doesn't.
I
Nice.
thought it was going to. It's so strange.
Yeah,
It like looks like it's going to, and then you're just on the ground.
yeah. So this one is kind of like a knowledge thing where like I don't think what you did was necessarily wrong, but like so this only happens because like it's this level kind of. So like he hits you
Hmm.
with this 6H, and
Hmm.
they always come 6H into the scalpel. He messed up the input and didn't get the scalpel in time.
Uh-huh.
So usually that would have been a mix-up kinda. Like to be fair, this could be a mix-up, but this is probably because he was like, oh, I messed up, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
So blocking there would have been correct in this situation, but like once again,
Right.
that could have been a genuine like intended mix-up, and that would have been super sick.
Right. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you could have held it on purpose or not. So yeah, being a bit because like you should be disadvantaged there, so it doesn't hurt to like take a breather there. Oh, but yeah, no, it's a bit unlucky that you're into like. Have you played against Klokmakaren in bracket?
Yes, I have.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So it's mainly like because you play against me. Actually, wait. Yeah, I was gonna say like you mainly play against like really tough opponents and stuff that are unfavorable matchups, or it's like really high players. But like then it's like you got to play like Guts and like you both did really good in those games. So it was fun to see.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's the person I've played against the most by far because he
Yeah.
like taught me the game. So yeah. There was definitely a time when I would have been fairly confident playing against him because he used to have like a super linear play style, and then he just like didn't play over the summer and came back just like super fresh because he didn't have like this muscle memory that was making him do the same thing over and over again. He had a much more like what's I don't know, just like thoughtful approach to the game.
Yeah. So I would say he plays way better now. I played
Yeah.
him at a friendly once, and I went 0
Mhm.
20 against him. And after
So
that,
you
he's
went
also played better.
yeah. You went what
0
against him?
20. And I don't think
Wait.
he enjoyed that. Yeah. So
Oh,
no,
you
no,
beat him 20 times.
sorry.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
my bad. Yeah, yeah, no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I beat him 20 times in a row, which like it happens if you're not used to
Yeah.
the matchup, and I play at a bit high level. Like
Mhm.
since then, he's really cleaned up his neutral as well because he was very linear, but he
Yeah.
made it way better.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, no, so like I think it's a bit unfortunate because like these are harder to review, but like you're like I definitely see the improvement still.
Yeah. Thank you. No, it's definitely hard to review like kind of lower level stuff or just like stuff when it's a wash. It's definitely harder to review.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that was so good. I have to say though, that was really good.
I thank you.
Yeah, because like there you don't get anything of it, but like instantly with attack there, and he's like,
Hmm.
I'm gonna be two hit by 2D here, and I'm gonna
Hmm.
hit life. So he blocks low. Then he did the
Yeah.
overhead, and like now like that doesn't necessarily do more damage. I think it actually does less damage, but now you're in his head.
Hmm.
Like for real, you're in his head. And then you do this, and like that's such a good dash in. It's and like I would have been grabbed there. He wasn't grabbed there for some reason. That was some really good reaction by him. But
Hmm.
like a close dash would have done it there as well. Like you could have closed the there, you could have grabbed it. It's a
Right.
50-50. He managed
Right.
to read it somehow, but that was really well played of you.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, crazy goal burst! Like honestly, you don't have any life after this. That was a really good one.
Hmm.
Because if you didn't get him in his head before, now you have.
Yeah.
And oh, yeah, you see like how scary it is. He has like half his HP here, which like
Hmm.
that makes sense. I probably wouldn't say play him as him here,
Mhm.
He whips one button, instantly Roman cancel.
Right.
Because like he doesn't want to risk it. And then he gets the correct one because of it. But
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
just be how it is. So both that was a really well played for both of you there. Really good
Yeah.
pressure. Just like he has some funky like fundamentals. He's like getting them honed, I think, because he's using a backdash a lot more than I would expect.
Mhm.
So he's just like now making them proper, I think.
Yeah.
That's cool to see. Oh yeah, me Klokmaken, right?
Oh, yeah, I was watching this one. This was like closer than I expected, I would say.
Yeah, I do turn my brain off a little bit when I play against him, but I think he's also like low key the same at least. We're like,
Mhm.
I think he'll probably say he does it less than me, but that is also because like it just kind of comes naturally when we play a lot.
Yeah.
But like this is actually I think Potemkin's I should say worse than I realized Go Lewis. It's like one of his three worst matchups,
Mhm.
and that does so I don't try to like make this. I don't really go for playing it safe or anything. I'm just like I'm gonna win the fight or I'm not. So I go hard, or like
Mhm.
I don't. Here I go a bit too hard and I don't think. And I think it I kind of convincingly beats me here this first one.
Yeah.
I'm awful at that one. He pushes me back. He does that. He makes one mistake and it's like as well like I usually see that really quick. Didn't check his meter. He punishes me, but I can't die because it's Potemkin. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh look, I was like happy to see that like Loki because he like that's a really good 6k. Like
Mhm.
instantly I jump, he does that. I can't even tell if that was a reaction or it's like a knowledge check or not knowledge check, but like he read me completely. It was one of two. Also once again, here's one of the good bursts where like this isn't a combo starter, but now I have pressure. So just
Mhm.
doing this is like never bad because like I could have gotten something off it. Also, he's good at punishing me for this one as well. If I do this on
Mhm.
block, he will kick me and send me to the other side of the map again. And that move is unsafe that I did, so good punish. That was really good. I don't know about that one to be honest, but it was kind of cool, I guess. I messed up a combo.
Yeah.
uh, oh yeah, I think he dies here though, right? No, wait. Oh yeah, I remember. My Roman cancel straight up didn't work there. I pressed the button, nothing happened. So that was annoying. Also, this is something I don't know if he's. I don't think he's gonna rewatch this mod, but like in general, something he's gotten way better at. Like,
Mhm.
so I know actually know some Kaffemug as well. Way better at blocking me from like this distance. But like this is a really scary distance for Potemkin to be at because if he hits you with 6-8, he can just kill you. But he blocks it, and that's good
Yeah.
because that move is
Y-
scary.
Yeah, it's definitely just counterintuitive that you can get hit by him from that distance.
Yeah,
So it's good. Yeah, just like adaptation thing. Yeah.
because he does have some like Potemkin does have some pretty good mid ranges. Like he can't convert without counter it, and
Mhm.
even like he still does good damage even without the counter it. And no, his blocking there is good. It might be used to a charge input, but it's still nice. Oof, and that
Mhm.
didn't hit me, but I didn't take advantage of it, and now I don't get anything from it. Same there. Very little from it at least. Ooh, this one he messed up though.
Yeah.
But that's a jump. Oh yeah, this is also a thing with just like grabs in this game in general. If you could be grabbed, like a grab is never like inevitable in this game. You can always, if you were able to be grabbed, you were always able to jump, or you were always able to backdash.
Right.
So like there, like theoretically, you should be able to avoid every single grab I do ever. But like, will you? Probably not. But like, still,
Right.
it's like this was good awareness of him because I usually do this, and that kind of throws me for a loop. And then I get really desperate, and then I get stomps a bit. Does it hit me? I still try to go in for some reason. I make that jump though. That's also one of my bad habits. and I'm gonna call it out because most people don't get hit by it anyway. This one combo break here, we're like
Mhm.
hit something, hit something, hit something. Garuda. Every Potemkin does it. I think it's really bad. I just adopted it because everyone else did it, and I still think it's bad.
Mhm.
It gives me nothing, and I just hate doing it. 'Cause, like I get the value, I just think it's not a good value
Yeah.
because like it's safe on block, whatever. I get pushed back, and now I'm here. It doesn't help me. So I don't want to stop using it entirely. I just want to like stop doing it too often
Mhm.
because it's still pretty good pressure. It's just like not the best pressure. Um, then I realized I had messed up my inputs a little bit. I had Roman cast at the wrong place. Didn't.
Oh, that's why it didn't come out.
Yeah, exactly. Which didn't make too much of
Oh.
a difference anyway. But I won that round, so it doesn't matter. But having it now was nice.
Wait, did you win that round?
No, he lost. Actually, that. Oh yeah, that was wrong. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
And but it
this
was
was
the same. Yeah. Then we fixed it. I called it out. I remember.
the max moment.
Yeah. Good burster, because like I'm not getting anything off it, but like I'm in a good position. Now I'm in a bad
Mhm.
one. Oof. 6k, nice. Oh, I take so much damage here. Oh yeah, that's a miss input by the way.
Oh.
Where like this is, I would never do a retreating Mega Fist here. Like this is a Potemkin Buster.
Mhm.
I like that he Roma cancelled counter my Roma cancel, but he still messed up. Which like we both messed up. He's still in a good position, so it's fine. Just kind of funny.
Were you at all nervous here?
Uh, at least unstable. Not maybe like straight up nervous, but like I wasn't playing good. I
Mhm.
was kind of like And then after
Were you
like
thinking? Mhm.
sorry, yeah, please go on.
Were you thinking about specific adaptations you could make, or were you just kind of like, okay, I just gotta play better here? Like I wasn't really focusing that first game.
Yeah, because like definitely like that. Because I think I was focusing, but like I could be making better decisions always,
Mhm.
basically. And that's how I see it. Like I never really see a bad habit as a bad habit in any fighting game. I see it like, yeah, that's a habit that's only bad because it's in a vacuum. If I have five other
Yeah.
habits that look identical but do other things, then it's fine.
Right.
That was also a miss input, but it worked.
Looked really cool too.
Yeah. And also, like for example, that's what I meant. Like with the where I hit them, do the fire move. Like
Yeah.
if I mix it up with other moves, it would be fine, but I don't. And like that's why I think it's a bad habit at the moment because I just don't mix it up. If I mix it up with other things, it's really good.
Mhm.
And like here, I did the same approach over and over again and got hit over and over again. So then I stopped mixing. Then I started mixing that up even more, and then I got in. I actually think entirely. Yeah, I only jumped at him because I did not want to like give him any space to think about it. Ah,
Mhm.
that was a good one. How did I win this? All right, yeah, I see now.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
That was so sick, Logan.
Thanks. Yeah, it's the one time he doesn't jump, I get it. But like, I would have
Mhm.
got it other times he didn't jump either. But yeah, no, you. But like, that's also like my habit. Just like of course I do the grabber because I did it 3 times in a row. It didn't work twice.
Mhm.
It worked the third time, and like, yeah.
So
If
if he just jumped there, could he have like whiff punished the grab, or does he just have to block in the air at
yeah,
that point?
he should have like air. He should have jumped and blocked because if he did heat
Mhm.
knuckle, I would have hit him, and then he could have done a
Right.
heavy slash because heavy slash on Axel goes down. Which I think he actually said
Oh.
that he was like, yeah, if I should just jump heavy slash you a bit more. I don't know if it
Mhm.
was here, but I remember him saying that to me. But like, yeah, no, Potbuster. Actually, let me give this up. Let's pull this up for the stream so everyone can see it. Um, this heavy like Potemkin Buster is like pretty minus on whiff. Well, everything is on whiff, but like, yeah,
Mhm.
unsafe is the word for it. Yeah, yeah, it's 37 frames recovery.
Wait, are you? Oh, I just realized. Are you trying to show it on your stream?
Yeah, it's up there.
Oh wait. Maybe I'm just not seeing it.
Sorry, wait, are you not?
Oh, it is. Yeah, no, it is. For some reason, the stream keeps freezing for me, which is strange.
YouTube stuff, yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, that movie is like it's honestly so worth to just jump it because like if you're jumping it, you're safer than a backdash generally. IMO.
Mhm.
I think jumping against Potemkin is like honestly so underrated. The only thing I can really do is heat knuckle. Heat knuckle you can
Yeah.
still block, or a heavenly. If I heavenly you, well that's unfortunate. Then you die.
Mhm.
But the recovery is very punishable, and you get some good damage off it. So if you're feeling unsafe against Potemkin, jumping is generally not bad. And I think Klokmaka did a really good job jumping as from me this game. And then I don't know what happened after this, but I won 2 more games. Oops, I skipped too far. I know he's played, I guess, a bit shook, like when he loses, which is unfortunate.
Mhm.
Because I think like he just like had more of like, yeah, I'm just gonna do my game plan no matter what, which like he does do it here, I think. That's unfortunate. that is
Mhm.
unlucky. That's a good one.
This is also the worst character to get shook against, I feel.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I like them so much. That's how I feel. That's my favorite part of like the archetype,
Yeah.
where like I get to like my stuff only works because like they're a bit shook.
Mhm.
And that's Slayer's the same, and that's why I really want him because he doesn't really use grabs the same way, but like he has to get a counter hit, and if it's the counter hit, he hits really good. Oh my god! Wait, what? Oh yeah, right. This is where the computer died. Yeah, right. I forgot. Yeah, that was fun.
Wait, what happened? Oh, right. Oh, yeah, yeah. The computer just like died and neither of you could see what was happening.
Yeah. Oh my god. And that's so cursed. That was funny with the computer though. That was good. But like Potemkin is definitely like just because he does so much damage. If you get shook and get hit by the wrong thing, like you will just die, and then you get more shook, and yeah,
Mhm.
everything just goes downhill from there. And that's like why I'm also impressed with like especially Kafemu because like he does like I think he does to some extent get like a bit like shook on the back foot a little bit, but like really not as much as most people would get in those situations. And it's really impressive.
Yeah. Were you there when we asked Max if we asked Kefimog if he would join Tekken, and he
Ooh.
was like, "No, I only play games if I only like winning, and I don't win in Tekken." And I was like, "You literally don't win anything you
Ah, so true though.
It's so true, bestie. He was like, hey, I resent that. Like, if the other person isn't there, I win.
True. Oh
Like,
my
if Raxi
god.
or J Bob isn't there, I'm
That is,
fine.
yeah, that it does. I'm not missing a tournament. Sorry
Yeah.
to say. Fucking hell, he got that off again.
Yeah.
Uh, and the funny thing is, like, he still did good in Tekken last time, surprisingly. Because like that was his first time playing, and I just gave him some basic advice. Like I told him, just smash this one button. Then he
Yeah.
figured out the rest on his own and kind of did good, which was funny.
Mhm.
Like the bracket was kind of weird. It was like the good people in one bracket, like beginners in one bracket, but like that made it very fun, I think. And he did it good. So I kind of wanted him to be back for that.
Yeah. How did you feel about the one on Sunday?
I was really fun, like kind of cursed, but it was nice. Because like I forgot what his tag is, but I'm just gonna say King. The King player played
Mhm.
really really well, and I've never played against a King before, but like so in practice against him, I think I lost. We went 10-1 to him. Then when we played each other in bracket, I think he got me like 3-0. Then when we
Was
played,
it Mhm.
yeah, sorry, no, go on. You can ask.
Was
No
it
worries.
Jobby?
No,
Uh
no. It was
no.
the guy that played Marduk and Kasian won the last Tekken tournament. So he's really good. He's a friend of mine. He works for Wobblers as well.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so and John wasn't there, of course, so he's the programmer for
Right.
it.
Yeah, right.
And but in grand finals, I actually reset the bracket and got him and got a win in as well there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so like I feel like I adapted a lot, and it was fun to play. I would have liked it to be more people because I played against Bratty, who played Kasia, and I think if there's one kid I played against a lot, it's Kasia, and he has never played against Lucky Chloe.
Uh-huh.
And it's not a fun matchup if you don't know it. And I know the Kasia one kinda good just by instinct at this point. And he did
Mhm.
not enjoy the matchups. And then I played against uh, Ligrafet, and he doesn't play Tekken, and he also didn't
Mhm.
enjoy the like Chloe matchup too much.
Mhm.
But I think we had some fun goofing off at least.
Yeah.
You were there, so you know what happened. But yeah,
With Lingerfett entering his like misogyny arc, is that what
yes,
you're talking
no,
about?
no, it was his Bob role play.
Yeah. Yeah. It was definitely role play, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
or if you call
God.
it TO stress.
Yeah, stressed.
But yeah,
He's only behaving
no,
this makes you stressed.
exactly. Just be like that. You can't fault him at all, of course. But no, and it was fun at least. I really hope we have another tournament with more people because like no one showed up.
Mhm.
We were supposed to be 7 people and we were 5, so that was
Yeah.
unfortunate.
I felt so bad for Schwau getting put at seventh, even though he was
Yeah,
DQ'd. I was like, oh, that's weird that Schwau didn't do better than like Ligrafet. And then he like had to text like, oh, I wasn't there by the way.
yeah. That was weird. But yeah, no. It would have been more fun with more people, but like, yeah, it was nice still. We had some fun playing. Especially
Yeah.
grand finals was really fun for me at least. With
How good is Brady?
I think he's good. It's just that I would honestly rate him at my level. The
Mhm.
unfortunate thing is that like I play against his character all the time.
Right.
It's just like what's a good example? It's just like that's also why I'm kind of good here because I play Potemkin and most people don't know the matchup too well.
Mhm. Mhm.
I know what's better. I don't. It's hard to say because like there's so many characters in Tekken. They all have 100 different moves. In Chloe, you kind of have to know the matchup because she's bad because she's linear, but only if you know her.
Right.
So it's like the same as that Anya is bad, where it's like he's very linear in what he does, and he kind of
Mhm.
is really, really, really bad because of it.
Mhm.
And Chloe is the same. However, if you don't know it, he's really tough. And Kazuya, everyone plays him,
Yeah.
so that is unfortunate. And the people that I played with the most only play Kazuya, all of them. So yeah, no, it's unfortunate because he went 3-0 against me twice, but I don't think that's his fault really. It's just like a
Yeah.
matchup thing. I think if he met someone else at like my skill level, he'd probably beat them as well, like without too much of an issue. And then like the person that won the king player, he is a Casio main as well, and way better than me.
Mhm.
So that matchup also kind of sucks for him.
I remember something funny is I remember seeing his tag and being like, why do I know this player? I was like, I know that name. And then I realized when I streamed Woblods, he was in my chat, and that was why I knew his
Oh,
tag.
right, yeah, because I shared it with the team,
Yeah.
and I remember, yeah, I actually remember that too. Yeah, that's fun.
It was
Good
so funny
memory.
how washed I got by Mio. Like, what the hell?
Oh yeah, it was fun to see. You probably beat me at it, honestly.
Was that?
You would probably beat me if you played Woblods. I think I was not too good at that game.
I don't know. I'm awful. It's like it was easily my favorite game at the conference, like or like the most fun I had at the conference for sure. But I just like discovered I was worse than everyone else at it.
Just be like
So,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, after fighting gamers, I was definitely worse at Woblods, but like I do also play a bit more Rushdown, which like Woblods doesn't really reward.
Yeah, for sure.
But it just be like that. But yeah, back to this set.
Mhm.
A grab.
Ah, top level play.
Indeed. Honestly, I do think I make a top level thing here with like Yeah, now you see I've adapted because I know he does this, and I see he has
Uh-huh.
meter, so I do a preemptive move. But that was a good burst.
Yeah.
Like that definitely shakes someone,
Hmm.
and that was really good.
That was really good.
Like good use of his meter there. Oh, this has been going way too slowly today, but it's fine. It's been fun. We've been talking like a lot of other good things as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, and
That was so insane.
yeah, it's my favorite thing in the game to do at the moment.
Oh my god.
Like that's actually like what once again like what in theory you could do if you want to throw more arrows into like your Giovanna game, where like you
Hmm.
jump to a quick aerial and like once again exactly like Smash, you get a quick grab in.
Yeah.
Like that does work on any character with any character. Or you could just like empty up grab as well, but like why do it empty when you can do this? But you have to get the
Yeah.
timing down.
Why press fewer buttons when you could press more?
Exactly, and it's funny. The yeah, I think let's check one more set because we're halfway through the one at the moment.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Okay. Oh, it's cover again, Matt. Okay, yeah, this one is actually really good to cover.
Nice, nice.
Oh, this is when we had someone come in and scream whenever Matt is
What?
won. Oh yeah, did you not hear that?
I left after that last set.
Oh, okay. So someone who I won't name by name um, came in, watched the set with us. So I'm gonna spoil it here. Kaffemug went 2-0.
Hmm.
Then Mattis got a round, and he said, "Fuck yeah!" and just
Oh
popped
my.
off really hard. And I'm like, oh my god. And then Mattis
Oh
got
my
another
god.
set, and he popped off again. People checked if he was okay from the other rooms, and then Kaffemug won 3-0. Sorry,
Oh my
3-2.
gosh. Did it have anything to do with what's being said in your chat right now?
Well, let's see. Sorry. Nope, it does not. That's just someone I know. He already
Okay.
ruined another meeting today. He's trying to ruin another. Don't worry about him. So, that was an experience.
That's so funny.
Yeah, 'cause like I was like, that's so fucked up. 'Cause you don't cheer and like pop off against someone at locals. But like, it was really funny still. Like, I
Yeah.
was like dying internally.
Is it
For,
someone I know?
yeah, probably.
Oh my god.
I still, like, I think so at least.
Hmm.
Like, I don't think it's someone like you know well, but you probably know
Hmm.
him.
Hmm.
Actually, I can just send you who it was.
Sure.
Like, I don't mind doing that. I just don't want to say it on stream.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'd like to know. Okay, I haven't actually met them.
Ah, fair
Or
enough,
him.
fair
Yeah, I haven't
enough.
actually met him. That's very funny though. That is
Yeah.
so very funny.
Like, he was really quiet and he stood next to me and he screamed it out. I was like, oh my god. That's very close. And very high noise. But yeah, no, Matt, because like, Matt said like before, he's like the one, he's like close to us, but like hasn't catched up. Like today, he really made progress.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. Wait, so you were definitely, did you watch this or?
I had it on in the background, but I didn't watch this particular set.
Ah, right, nice. So this one is also one I want to see the commentary on.
You can turn it up and like we just won't talk as much if you'd
Oh,
like.
true, actually, I might just do that because once again, I'm really bad at commenting at giving these tips, and Mattis played really well. So like, this looks like a coach here, honestly.
Hmm.
So might as well.
Starting off aggressive with Ramlethal. Mutt is quickly taking a defensive stance. Taking the pressure very well. Not that much damage taken until now. Wow, Ramlethal putting on the pressure. During the beginning of the game, Ramlethal was super strong and dealt so much damage. Wow. Ending the
Getting a
first round with
perfect.
a perfect.
It's a good backdash.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hmm,
They totally know what to say.
Matt is not shooting, not getting countered.
Counter.
Oh, Ramleth are really working
like,
with their
pushing.
range.
Happy
very
Kids not being
convincing
able to
showing
start
so
off
far.
combos here.
Oh,
Like,
that
not
little
First
starting-
backdash
round
looks
to
so
Ramlethal,
clean.
to Kaffemug.
Yeah, it's honestly like it's basically a habit at this point, but like it's a really good one. Where like you
Yeah.
know
being able to
Showing
start
so
off
it's so
far.
combos.
classic.
Yeah.
Like,
Happy
very
Kids not
convincing.
It's kind of funny because this is usually how I win my set against him at this point. Where like I lose to
Mm-hmm.
that entire game, then the last time he does it, I usually win the game, and then I win the
Mhm.
tournament. It's just happened like 2 or 3 times now where I read it once and I win.
Yeah.
being able
Showing.
to
But like it's just it's a really good habit still. But it's of course you can always get punished for anything.
Mhm.
I think what he should do, which I hope he doesn't, is he should like backdash do a move instead in the future maybe, or like I don't know. Maybe he can't. I'm not sure, but like he could just also use like not run forward, and he can use punch. He doesn't sometimes. Yeah. I don't know. It's a good one. It's interesting when he does it. It works usually.
start
so
off
far.
combos here. Like not
First
starting off.
round to Ramlethal, to Kaffemug.
Yeah,
yeah.
very offensive game here.
We also had
Very
all the
like,
commentary in the
a lot
background
of
for this one
pressure
as well.
usage
face
of the range.
pressure.
Oh yeah, I remember at some point.
And it
I
seems
forget
to
the
work
out in
first
his
guy,
favor.
but that one person had the what's
Bullet
Hecka
starting.
Yeah. So,
had the
I
thing
remember
on,
during
yeah.
the few
Commentary on.
times I played this game,
Did I
everyone
say
kept on
that-
saying 6p, 6p, and 6p against Ramlethal.
Mm.
But naturally, I am not even a tenth of the player that these guys are. So
We're gonna see a death here. I
That's
think we are.
cursed.
wow, Ramlethal really
Double
breaking the
will
wall.
break into a jab.
Wow.
But then you say
Solid.
we did turn off. I did tell him so like we wouldn't have to commentary after this one because like they didn't say anything, so I wasn't gonna like turn it off and be like, oh no, it's disturbing because I don't want to speak for them. But I was like, yeah, let's turn it off after this one at least
Yeah.
because it was kind of annoying. Like, well, not really annoying, but like very distracting
Mm-hmm.
because it was so funny. Like they did say some stupid stuff that we like all laughed at.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, no, just yeah,
Very offensive plays. down
Very
here.
strong showing from Kaffemug.
but really funny
Putting
as
a
well.
lot
I'm
of
Happy
so
Kids
glad they
not being able to
commentated.
start off his combos with his bullets.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good.
Getting forced to
Yeah.
block.
Are they commentators of different games, or are
Punished
they
by
just
the-
players of other games?
So they are the people that I play Tekken with. They have 500 hours each on Tekken,
Gotcha.
and they're usually generally kind of energetic. And so I knew they would make it work good. They also said if we have Tekken tournaments in the future, they would love to commentate it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that would be nice. So for any more like side tournaments, or if we have a bigger one, they would be down.
Mhm.
So I really hope we can make that happen because I think they would do a good job at that because they know so much about Tekken, like way more than me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, it will be fun. Guilty Gear like 10 hours each.
Roman cancel.
Yeah.
We're gonna see a counter
Wow.
here. A really good counter combo as well. Into a
Happy
ult.
Chaos.
I forgot.
Happy
Really,
Chaos doing really a lot of
doing a
damage.
statement this round.
26 hit combo.
Regaining footage. Footing,
Footage as well.
Although-
yes.
naturally.
So
But finding his way,
Keeping the
using the
pressure high.
momentum.
And he still has the Roman cancel available.
the burst
But-
of yeah.
Damage taken. Wow. The neutral is very even for the moment.
Getting
Getting the
grabbed.
grab on Ram. Ram has gotten
Reversal.
oh the
Oh!
super quick ultimate from Ramlethal. Stealing out the round, but
I'm just imagining. So this is where it would have happened, right?
Yeah. Well, no, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. After he
Or
won
like
this one.
after this round.
Yeah, exactly. I do actually know. I love and hate how they call it burst Roman cancel. Like that one gets me especially.
Yeah, that's very funny.
Yeah, it's so
Matt is
cursed.
really getting
Oh.
some
What a
ground for
crazy
this
Roman
round.
cancel.
Yeah.
How many games are this? Sorry, like one win now for Ramethal?
I believe so. A lot of pressure once again. Ramlethal really working well with zoning and punishing.
Oh, it's the
Happy
second.
Chaos.
That was the second game. It's 2-0.
Oh yes.
Oh, that's a good
That
one.
was really
But
good.
Happy Souls
Yeah.
finding his way.
Happy souls. Not happy kids, it's happy souls. So cursed. But Matt is like It's like that. This combo
And
is so
punish
sick.
the
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and watch the entire thing again.
working
That
well
was
with
so nice.
zoning and punishing.
Oh, it's the
Happy
second. That
Chaos.
was the second game. It's 2-0.
Oh yes.
I think he did this twice actually. Even that was so
But
good.
Happy Souls finding his way.
Indeed.
Again.
Breaking the wall, getting that meter bonus, and having the health advantage. Neither of the players have Roman
Getting
cancels.
grabbed into a Roman cancel into a combo.
Roman canceling. Low pokes getting them.
One hit here each, and they both should die.
Oh, that was so good. Very
Oh,
nice block.
And Happy Chaos takes his first round,
Then big pop off.
taking the lead in
Yeah.
this.
Oh, no, that's after this one because he
Let's
gets.
see if he's found his momentum.
Oh, he gets the whole.
Are we
okay.
gonna see a
Yeah,
reverse sweep?
yeah.
And I think he
that was so
has
good.
found his momentum.
Wow. Really figuring out Ramlethal.
Really going with his read. Yeah,
Oh my god, this Happy Chaos is actually
turning it
so
around and
clean,
he's
though.
not die here,
Yeah.
but he's
That
very
was
close to
such
dying.
clean play.
Very convincing round so far. Let's see if
Oh,
Ramlethal
this
can
is
take this back.
crazy.
They
No.
cannot.
I did.
1
Fuck
point
yeah.
for Mattis, making the series 2-1.
Matthias
A
says
very
in chat,
convincing round
I'm
as
a
well.
proud Happy
Regaining footing.
Souls main now.
Might have
Glad to
found
hear it,
something
man. Glad
out,
to
like,
hear it.
found
Happy
a
Souls is pretty cool.
pattern or
Oh, you played so cleanly. It was so hype.
a groove.
Yeah.
Oh. Good read in the beginning, jumping over the low. Ramlethal without Roman cancel. Big advantage for
Everything is a Roman
Not this.
cancel. Because like when we
After
see a Roman
taking
cancel,
punishment.
they will call it Roman cancel. That
Matt is
burst is
really
also
finding that
Roman
right.
cancel.
Abusing the fact blocking the lows and countering, or just doing lows.
really getting a good read on Ramlethal.
That's also another thing I think is really funny about their commentary. They really emphasize lows because in Tekken, lows are like the big moves.
Right.
And in skill tier, that's just the regular moves.
Right.
But it's the overheads here that we care about, not the lows. And they're like, oh yeah, blocking the mids and the lows. We're like,
Oh, wait, that's so funny.
yeah, like
I
we
wouldn't
really
even
don't
know.
care about the lows at all. It's like, yeah, of course it does. That's how you play
Yeah.
the game. That's
Yeah.
so natural. That's probably my favorite
Just frame
part.
block.
Like that's
Yeah.
like that's what's not even cursing.
another
It's
round.
We're
really
gonna
funny.
see
Mhm.
almost a comeback here soon.
You can tell him what's
Indeed,
a
Matt
reverse
is
sweep.
really fighting for his spot
That's
and
2-1.
doing a damn good job at it. Kaffemug still in the lead.
Oh, so good.
Damn.
Once again, another wall break.
Yeah.
This is how it starts.
Ramlethal putting on the
Yes,
pressure,
really
or
good call.
attempting to.
Yeah,
Roman
just to be
cancels.
safe.
Stops that.
Yeah.
Getting a
Damage
good
onto
combo
Happy
here.
Chaos. Wow.
Also,
we
these
gonna see a wall
combos are
combo
so
here?
sick as well.
Yeah,
Certainly
that's
seems
almost
to
a
be the
wall to
case.
wall.
13 hits, great wall carry. Still with Roman cancel. Ramlethal is an advantage for this moment.
Matt is
Happy
gonna
Chaos
find a way
blocking
out
as
of
much
this.
as he can.
And it's like Vikings themes.
Playing
music just
neutral.
on there.
Good jump.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh!
Roman cancel saving them. Happy Chaos close to having his Roman cancel back.
Oh,
A
that's
jab should do
crazy
it here,
one.
but
I do want to cover that one because this is what I thought about. Like, he doesn't
having
have to, but if you're feeling it, I don't think it's a bad idea. Like, if you're
Roman
feeling like you want a Roman Cancelier, do it. And he must have felt like it because he did it. Like, it's not a,
Yeah.
it's an unsafe one as hell. But like, if you think you can win, go for it.
Cancel back.
a jab should do it here, but
Poking from a distance. Both of them have very decent.
It's probably
poking
like a
action.
now or never thing.
Oh!
Of like when you're playing
Reverse
against a
sword,
player
Happy
that's
Chaos
high.
good.
taking the-
I didn't
Wow.
realize. Oh, I didn't even realize you said he went. I didn't realize it went to game 5.
Yeah, it
That's
was
sick.
so crazy. Yeah,
and
and
won
what's
it.
the pop off here?
Very solid. Happy Chaos
Oh, this is
evening out the
okay,
score
that's
2-2.
so funny.
Yeah.
This is the closest fight yet.
Not wrong, this was the closest one. Oh yeah. That's also, oh yeah, sorry, I do want to touch on this, like, Mattis, the funny thing with him popping up is like, cause I know who that is. And like, it's like, if anything, the only one that might know who is under me is like Kaffemug. Cause
Right.
like, so like, of the two people, he probably only knows Kaffe, and then he shared
That's-
against Kaffe.
So funny.
Yeah, it's
That's so funny.
it was really somewhere like, oh my god. uh, but I do really want to ask Kathy if you knew who that was because that would make it way funnier.
Yeah.
It was so random. But like once again, like
Ramleth are playing the neutral.
you would expect Kafumi to be like, you know, a bit shocker because like he usually doesn't go like this stat line is anyone other than me.
Mm-hmm.
But like
Beautifully.
no.
Rams are chasing it
Like,
up,
Losing
he
the
not
Roman
going in.
cancel.
definitely plays different, of course. Like he's definitely affected, but like both of these players play really well still, and it's just impressive.
Not going as aggressive this time though.
Great combo. Breaking the wall possibly. Will do it indeed.
Yeah, that was so
And
nice.
killing.
Wow. Taking the
And
round.
killing.
Ramathon
Round
changing it
point
up
for
this game.
Ramlethal. Mattis on the back foot. But we have seen him come back from worse.
Yeah.
Taking
A
some
lot of more
punishment in the
poking now
beginning.
from Ramathon, not so much going in.
Oh, that was a good grab.
Grab into the corner. Ramlethal in a tight situation. Getting
hard
countered.
broke.
Oof,
Another grab. Roman cancel into combo. Breaking
Oh
the
my
wall.
God.
A lot of damage showing out.
Happy Chaos in an advantage for this round. Will we go to the last round possible for this? Happy Chaos has his
Ramathon not
Roman cancel.
happy.
Goes ahead
Right.
and uses it.
Oh,
Big damage.
Oh yeah.
Ramlethal breaking the wall. Back again.
He says
responding,
that
like get
anti-air
over
jab
here.
is soul crushing though.
Wrong
Yeah,
game, but-
I lose that.
And getting
Getting
the
the-
game.
Well played by both. That was
Done.
a really good set.
That was a great
Really?
set.
Kafamug
Really
sending
solid game.
Mattis down into the loser bracket. But great
Fantastic
game.
set.
Really good showing from both
Yeah.
players.
Fucking said like sending it out to lose bracket. I forgot what it was, but I remember the other comment that said like to someone, "Oh yeah, really like when someone lost it, yeah, like that shows the seeding." And it's like it's a 7-player tournament, so like if he wasn't seeded first, he would have had to fight someone the first round and probably lose. So it was just like not intentionally mean, but it became like really mean, and it was so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super soul crushing. Well, we still have the half one to go, but that was 2 hours, and
Yeah.
I think we should end it here. Actually,
Yeah, I'm with you.
I
But,
was fun.
Yeah, no, thanks so much for having me on. It's super nice to like get to talk to you about this game.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. It's lovely chatting with you about any fighting game. It's always insightful and epic.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
So yeah, and chat, thank you for being here.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Sorry for being a bit slow this time. I think we'll talk about a lot of different things, and it was hopefully nice for you as well. I'm probably gonna follow up with these ones maybe Friday or something. I don't know. Someday for sure. Probably on the first day, and I'm gonna try to make it all a bit faster.
Nice.
And if anyone has any questions at that time, I'll try to like use hard focus on the questions. Well, thanks you all for coming, and see you next time. Oh, hey, we got to classical. Yeah, we get to see. Of course, yeah, we got to see all your stuff. Billy, you
Yes,
always
yeah,
more
mine, yeah.
later.